Alright, alright, we're just waiting for the notification to pop up, which hopefully should be any second right now. It might take a little longer than usual though, so we'll have to see. At the very least I will wait like 5 more minutes for it to pop up. Alright, the notification did pop up, which is a good thing. we'll give it an extra second for people to join. Okay. How is everyone doing? We'll wait 1 more minute and then we'll start. So you guys do not have to miss the intro, of course. Yeah, I'll show the intro, but I'll start at 8, and it is still not 8 on my clock at least. Just giving people a second to join the stream on the regular time. How is everyone today? Everyone doing fine, or? Well, yeah, you're doing okay, but... Well, you had to work, you had to tear down a kitchen too. You had to do something at least. Anyway, clock says 8, so we'll switch the scene. It will be black for a second, but do not mind that. Alright, here comes the intro. I hope it's not too loud or not too quiet, but there's only one way to find out, right? What? Okay, wait. It didn't play. I just stepped in to be sure I was visible. Yeah, we went intro. Yeah, it's a little bit special, isn't it? It's good, but slightly weird, but let's go. We're just going to do a game. Tell us your name. I'm just going to pick Lord. Here we go. So I actually have no idea what this game is. Pixel has seen a complete playthrough already. So I'm going in blind. With a long loading screen. Okay. It's a dating sim. Yeah, it's a dating sim, but it's also made by KFC, so yeah. You sleep you sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your mother's student apartment. Ooh, I have an apartment. With a chicken wallpaper poster, yeah. And a poster of BTS or some Korean guys having a heart sign and looking very creepy, to be honest. And some hearts floating at my window for some reason. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Yeah, let's not, to be honest. Or you could wake up. Now, now, now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Or cooking classes. We can either smack that clock up and at them, or we can throw the clock out of the window and stay in bed forever. Usually I cannot sleep forever, so I'm just going to smack the clock and get up. Laying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. We will be there. What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you'll find your imagination getting away from you. You'll make, will need to take this seriously, or you allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. It's cooking school. We'll daydream a little bit. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out of the door in a hurry. For cooking school, we're taking a pretty bad breakfast, so yeah. Delicious. Just what you wanted to wake up those taste buds. That's not a regular biscuit. I mean, my biscuits look way more boring, to be honest. Yikes, you're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in a quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. With some fancy trees out there. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorable, awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, lords. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? It sounds like the last day of your life, to be honest, but yeah. Actually, I'm. Because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What, It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? It's a cooking school. Classic Miriam, raised by MasterChef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard. And she's crying about her breakfast. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Okay, let's pause for just a second. Who lets his kids play as babies in a quicksand box? Not a sandbox, a quicksand box. Just saying. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Wait, their semester is only 3 days? A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oof, painful. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some more relief? Well, we are not going to gossip, because gossip is pretty bad. We'll just pep talk her. I vote you need to talk the same voice as the person who you are talking about. My voice impressions will be very bad. And I may not have enough water for that, but I can try. Remember, last month when we saw the fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. No, you asked, Salamander, now we are going to try to do this. I know, she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you are destined for great things. Remember the card with the fancy looking tower? The other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighted the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. Yeah, actually, if they have 3-day semesters, that would mean that, like, after 12 days they graduate, right? Or do they just have more semesters? As you talk Marion up, you can feel her nerves beginning to ease. And I thought you were late for school, we're like just talking in the middle of the courtyard still. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? And yes, we can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your box and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley? I have no idea I should pronounce that, I'm just going to say Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you cannot help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. She kinda looks like a vampire though, like a pointy teeth, red eyes. Just saying. Hello, Ashley. Oh no, more girl voices. Oh, I didn't see you there. Chicken chins. You leave Lord Shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. Yes, the spelling is really annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. Oh, so I did guess it right. But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. I have no idea who will do such a thing. I have no idea at all. Having like double letters and such in her name, which she did not pronounce at all. That sounds like a silly thing. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it is us. We're not going to let you or your really rude insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van Van the Man Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he's styling his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. And here we come into the yaoi department. Van Van. You Rang Rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that the University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they're just hand us our diplomas right now? Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Actually, his hair is just the worst. It's an actual star. I just noticed that. With the first day of school about to start, there's no time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge. I thought we were late for school. We're like just casually chatting with everyone. Let's go, Miriam. Psst. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy looking kid pushing hard against the wood directly next to it. Another vampire. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. That's going to destroy my voice totally, but I think you mean thank you? My name is Bob. I was named after my Bob. Bob. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one of the hack. He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Casual Bob, going for the loot first. Hi Bob, I'm Lord, so are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Okay, text aside, the information of the board is totally not like in correlation with the chicken broomstick. Yeah, no, okay. And just randomly with an out pie, because that's needed. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Who is this handsome fellow over there? A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Okay, I have no idea how to do the voice of a dog. No, quiet down everyone. What is this unreasonable cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must... Oh, come on. My voice is really hurting already, man. You have two dogs. Okay, wait. I'll fix it. Stolen. Nah, Storm is not in working condition. He's just laying really lazy onto the bat, and he's not getting up at all. Excuse me. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor of CEO and Yuxal. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What, a cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, winds begin to rush around you as the swirl of cherry blossom petals fills the air inside of the classroom. Because, of course, it's an anime based game. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. You immediately swapped up the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. It's. If it isn't my favorite student, Heartland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Pringles. Sorry, Professor Dark, before he can finish a sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to beat down across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open the window at the back up before Face of Pets melts into a puddle of evaporating air entirely. Hold on a second, nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what's with all your weird insults? Yeah, we do way better in Discord. Besides, when Lord sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Okay, I have literally one option, okay. Your turn to find Colonel Sanders standing in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hands outstretched. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than Kentucky Friar. Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you. And about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can be your first interaction. What if you never forgets this moment? How will you respond? We will take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It is so beautiful. You hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has its natural scent in it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Spicy chicken. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and sets some ground rules. Welcome to your school, the greatest culinary academy of the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. When it is all said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your forks and complete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're in a fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to your student that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it only on time, rolling halfway across the barn on his tiny wheels. Your turn to see the student sprinkles his referencing what appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The classroom bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks across the classroom, as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts up his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up on here, you definitely need multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Hi, Cosmo. Yeah, oh, we're doing this. So far, we have met our teacher dog and our classmate, which is a kitchen robot. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? I mean, there is only one right answer here, right? The chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he looks onto it. His favorite. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Yikes. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treats flavors on them at all times. That actually can get you into trouble. I went to the military, not the military academy, but a military station, and we had dog treats in our bags because that's something you do. And the security dog, which was supposed to sniff out like drugs and explosives, he really liked the dog treats. So good luck explaining that to militaries. Settle down, young chefs, take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to an amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone wishes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Lord, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. I mean, it's the first day. It's like the prime day to make new friends, right? Two good options, but which will you choose? Wow, I butchered that word. I'm just going to follow my own life advice, and on our first day you always should sit next to strangers. At least when you can. So you move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Okay, he brought no pen, right? What is this? What is this on his left arm? Other than his gorgeous abs, of course. Thanks for offering me this seat. I only had two rules. Do all you can and do the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me! It's incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely, of course. That's right. Forest is 3 as chicken is 2. A slam dunk. That's right. No, that's right. Come on. What is the most efficient eating utensils ever created? A spork. That's right. Hey. What food is best for a broken heart? I feel a pancake that looks like a silly face will be a good one though. How is that wrong? I want silly face pancakes. Is Sprinkles a good boy? We have no, we have yes, and he's a talking dog that teaches at the culinary school. He is the best boy. Hey, my score is 3 out of 5. That is just enough. You catch Colonel Sanders eyeballing your answers. His reaction is hard to read. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. I've seen cooler restaurants, to be honest. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles to the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? And the voices are really killing me. I'm going to stop with the voices. Sorry, guys, but my throat is not working with it. No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was. Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, I was. It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I. Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. But how did you know how many students there were? Hmm? That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but where the rumor is true is this. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high and huge are pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe? Dude, psh, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. Yeah, that was a very good burn, yeah. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like his. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Well, hold on, I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face if he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. And we can focus our mind, meditate at the moment, and try to identify every flavor, or we can savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim towards the light. Do you have a lamp, brother? We will savor the moment and everything that it tells. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. I know with the flavors you feel something that you can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if you could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune as establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I will be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Should not learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. Can I hover over it? No. It's something my great grandmother taught me. Blank? Wow. You never have guessed that, in fact. Not even sure where you get some, if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge elevation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared, while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It's the first day. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the best moment to show your personality to him. We can nag him to show my own strength, We can go, wow, what a big idea. Or be modest but thoughtful. I feel like it will be rude to like suggest an extra ingredient to his recipe straight away, so be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just want to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now we have gotten his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into a massive cooking area where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they will need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it up? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson we'll be cooking with partners, hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Marion looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Well, that's a little bit rude, but, you know. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? Mm-hmm. Sure, Lord, I'll prepare a station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, bzz. I feel like Clank will be a good partner. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Of course, Clank. He's a robot. Come on, guys. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. Not entirely clear if Bob has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fellow. We don't even know the excitement yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Zzz. Tissue? I hardly know you. Uh-huh. Clank shudders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that it is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire, you get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough, it's fancy, I don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Or your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I would go for the mashed potatoes and gravy, if you can give it a cool spin. So, I have always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you, causing your whole face to get beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your ambitions. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No, jeez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Lord's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of her classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into a boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Hi, Storm. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Lord was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level? Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to conduct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. As is my dying voice. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a tie and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. We can turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Or turn to Miriam, or Bestie. Well, Colonel Sanders is standing right there, so. I'm here to learn and to express myself via cuisine, not to bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of the class, so let's all respect that format, okay? Your turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Lord as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Lord's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. Yeah, Huskies are way better though. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. That's quite impressive. Distracted by the drama, you have already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamed, meshy texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand, holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat. out of which he pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would have been very proud. Colonel Sanders holds his fork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure into all of the madness and pressure. I cannot speak anymore. All the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heap sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy, and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by his revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on, right there, Lord. We do not waste food. Yeah, of course, we should not waste food. Come on. In the broom cooking arena, Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potatoes face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes I have prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in a silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long, that ends now. It is I who will have the first bite. And you will all look on it with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about his dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. It killed him. Everyone stand back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of a tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop whines in pain for just a moment, and then is almost immediately back to his obvious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Chuck has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I am not sure the professor here makes enough money. The ghost of our student. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Ah, oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quiet neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about the food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. On the first day, of course. Colonel Sanders? Yes? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I will be the one greatest chef the world has ever seen. And ever since that day, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forgetting, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The sport monster is here to fight the hero. Okay, that happened. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you to threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I am a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is it just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it is a turn-based fight sequence. Okay. What will you do? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which deck will you use? I only have one. Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upset Sport Monster. Sport Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Oh no. Attack. It worked last time, right? Yeah, it's kind of it. Cook with Love. 1 damage. Spook Monster won't forget this. Spook Monster is feeling really threatened by your attack. Spook Monster focus their meshed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow large and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend. Which defense? Trepidation, let's go. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, that is not happening, that is not happening. Spook Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go into the attack once again. Sport Monster uses utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. Oh no. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. Cook with Love again. 1 damage. Spook Monster is oozing cheese sauce on the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Sport Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pinch! Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. He was only summoned by Van Van. You managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. Oh no. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. Spork monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it is so much more. The Book of Magic Spells, with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand up, in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hand. As you come down from your battle bus, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before you as you fell asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you do not have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders for some reasons. Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Okay, yeah, this is kind of weird. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And with that, I'm going to try to save and leave the stream here because my voice is literally dying. And we've been streaming for an hour. So yeah. Just remember, guys, we have no stream at Saturday at the regular hour. We will have some bonus streams in between. But that will be it. I guess this is the save button, right? Okay, yeah. I'll see you guys later. This was Lord Knight. Until next time.